Hi children, in this video we are going to discuss about excretory system of frog. In frog, adult stage, they can survive on land as well as water. So we call them as a amphibious form, right? In that stage, they release their waste in the form of urea. So they are considered to be a ureotelic. In case of larva tadpole stage, they spend their life on the water, right? They release their waste in the form of ammonia. When they lead their life in the tadpole stage, they release their waste in the form of ammonia. So the tadpole stage are considered to be a amniotic. Let us discuss about the parts in the excretory system. Let's start with kidneys. Kidneys are red colored, 2 in number, oval shape, location, posterior part of body cavity, one on either side of the vertebral column. Imagine this is a vertebral column, this is a posterior part of the body cavity, right? It is mesonephric kidney. At the time of animal kingdom lesson, in one session, I explained pronephric, mesonephric, metanephric kidney. If you want to refer, once again refer the video. So, frog kidney is actually a mesonephric kidney. Ventrally, kidney is covered by peritoneum membrane. Internally, each kidney is formed of coiled tubular structure. 2000 tubules are there. They are named as nephrons or uriniferous tubule. Each kidney is formed of 2000 tubules called nephrons. If we take a single nephron structure, we can able to see this kind of structure, right? It consists of two parts, Bowman's capsule, long coiled ciliated uriniferous tubule. Mechanism of urine formation follows 3 steps. Step number 1, ultrafiltration. 2, selective reabsorption. 3, tubular secretion. These are the 3 steps play a vital role to form urine, right? Step number 1, ultrafiltration takes place in the Bowman's capsule. Step number 2, selective reabsorption, tubular secretion takes place in the long coiled ciliated urinary tubule. After that, the nephric filtrate enter inside the transverse collecting tubule, right? Nephric filtrate transfer from the nephron and then it enter into the transverse collecting tubule. See to the picture, it is a kidney. It has lot of transverse collecting tubule like this. This transverse collecting tubule open into a longitudinal collecting tubule, right? This longitudinal collecting tubule form a urinogenital duct in case of male frog. Why it is a urinogenital duct? Because this duct used to release semen as well as urine. So it is considered to be a urinogenital duct in case of male frog. See, this is a testis, right? Testis releases sperm. Sperm collected by minute tubule called it as vasa efferentia. These are vasa efferentia. This vasa efferentia open into a Bidus canal. This is actually a Bidus canal, right? So, the semen which carries the sperm transfers through the vasa efferentia. Then it travels through the Bidus canal. Then it reaches the urinogenital duct. Right? What about the urine? Numerous coiled nephron open into a transverse collecting tubule. The transverse collecting tubule opens into a longitudinal collecting tubule. So the urine transfers through the longitudinal collecting tubule. So this urinogenital duct acts as dual purpose. One is to release semen, another one is to release urine. So in case of male frog, this duct is considered to be a urinogenital duct. What about the female frog? Female frog, this duct carries only a urine, so it is considered to be a ureter. Right? The upper end of the ureter gets swollen. It is named as seminal vesicle. This seminal vesicle used to store the sperm. Got it? Ureters. Ureters rise from outer side of posterior end of kidneys. This is the outer side. This is the posterior end of kidneys. Then the ureter run backward, open in the roof of the cloaca. This is actually a roof of cloaca. Right? End of ureter. This is actually upper end of ureter. Upper end of ureter in male frog gets swells. That is named as seminal vesicle. What is the purpose of seminal vesicle? To store the sperms. Ureter of male frog. This is actually ureter of male frog. Act as urinogenital canal. Why? Now only we discuss. Because it carries urine as well as sperm. In case of female frog, the ureter carry only a urine. So it is named as ureter. Urinary bladder, bilobed in structure, thin-walled. Location, posterior. Imagine this is a posterior part of the body cavity. What is the purpose of urinary bladder? It stores urine. Cloaca. Cloaca is small, thin-walled, common sac. Why we used to consider common sac? Because rectum, ureter, reproductive duct, everything opens inside the cloaca. Cloaca opens into cloacal aperture into the external environment. For your SCRT board exam, you can refer this point easily. Thank you, children.